I have a bit of an announcement. I'm going to attempt Cowboy coffee. Well, this ain't good. How's it going, everyone? Dustin here with Cassidy's Adventures. We had an exciting weekend last weekend at Overland of America, where I didn't film a whole bunch of stuff that you guys might have found interesting, but it is what it is. I had a good time. Now we're all packed up, ready to go camping. For the first time ever, I won't have Zinger at this camp trip. I'll talk about why a little later. Yes, she's okay. Let's go camp. Why, people? Why? I don't understand. Well, unfortunately, everyone, I wasn't able to go down this as far as I wanted to. Yeah. Down this trail here, and up in the distance I can see some giant trees across the trail, so I shall just turn around at this point while I'm at a good spot and head back. Well, everyone, we made it to where I was thinking I might camp tonight. It's a little more grown up than I was hoping it was going to be. I camped here one other time. There's a little pond here. Can't see it at all, and where I was camped before it's kind of growed up. I'll let you guys see. Where I was parked before, I was backed up by that log right there. And there's a pond right over there. But it's a little growed up still, and the gnats are definitely pretty heavy. Old girl's still doing good after the Oklahoma trip. So far. I don't know. It's quiet back here. I think maybe this will be backup plan. I'm going to go to a spot by the river and see if we can't find a river spot. I will already say that even if I do find a river spot, I run off from the house and forgot to put my pole back in the truck. Took all that stuff out when we went to Oklahoma, just trying to lighten the truck up a little bit, and just trying to pack stuff back in there today. I just completely forgot it. So there he is, Cassidy's Adventures, back to forgetting his fishing pole. Just in case. Been pretty fun so far. It's me anyway. I could definitely use a bit of a locker in the rear end of some sort. I thought about doing a lunchbox locker, but I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Need something. Need to give this little spot a check. Well, feels fairly solid. Soft on top. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. Sounds so pretty. Well, that wasn't so bad. Eased right through that one. We got just I don't think there's any more muddy spots left, just a couple of hills, and then get on down to the river and see if there's anybody down there. I need something to drink. It is warm in that truck. Made that a somewhat fun trip over here. I've been to this spot a few times. I've only camped on this end of this area once, I believe. Over there, back when I had the rooftop tent on here. There's some fun little trails and whatnot. Like I said, I could definitely use a locker and 35s at least. The old truck's only got 33s. But it's treated me well for 17 years. I believe I'm going to try the old magic mesh on the windows again. It seemed to work the last time. Don't really remember how I done it. I think I used my magnets for my curtains, stuck them to the screws, and then these stuck to the screws down here, like so. I believe is what I done. Yeah, like this here. I got these rare earth magnets, they call them. I think what I did the last time was I sprayed a little bug repellent on here just to try to keep the bugs from coming in through there, because I still can. I need to see if I can get some frames made for this thing eventually and get some actual screens. That works for now. And then I was watching another YouTube video of the Overland of America event. I seen this fella that had like a screen tent thing that went over the camper and the tailgate, and it just kind of covered that where you could leave it open. Definitely need to look into one of those. I thought that was pretty cool. I suppose you're probably all wondering still why Zinger isn't with me. Well, the poor little girl got allergies. Our other dog, she gets them the same time every single year. Every time we take her to the vet for the appointment, we're like, boy, she does come in the same time every year. And last year, Zinger done the same thing. She got just some mild allergies, so we took her to the vet and got some medicine. This year, I noticed her scratching just a little bit right before we headed to Oklahoma, which I thought no big deal. I was like, it's the start of her allergy season. We'll get her an appointment when we get back. That poor girl, according to the vet, as hot as it was over there, the heat and the moisture multiplied it. Like made it speed up, I guess you could say. And she was itching and scratching and stuff pretty bad by the time we made it back from Oklahoma. So the wife took her in the next day and we got her some medicine. And the vet recommended she not get wet for quite a while. For some reason, I have no idea why. Something to do with the moisture and making the hot spots worse or something like that she had. So obviously I can't by the river. She's on medicine and I don't want her to get wet, so she's not with us this weekend. That is what's going on. She's fine. She's still playing with the ball, doing all that good stuff. She just got some allergies and the vet recommended she not get wet. So I chose to leave her at home for this deal. My wife said she wasn't going anywhere this weekend, and so now she's got both puppies at home to protect her. But that's the deal with Zinger. Well, might as well get the rest of this stuff out and set up. This thing starting to fall apart on me. Look at that. It's deteriorating. Boy, everyone, it's kind of different not having the dog. Like I said before, this is my first time camping without her, aside from when the wife and I went to Wyoming. This is my first solo camp, I guess you could say, without my puppy. Zinger's probably as sad as I am. We are at least blessed with some cloud coverage today. It's actually starting to cool off a little bit, it feels like. Just a very small breeze once in a while. Haven't got a fire going yet. Probably get one of those going pretty soon to run the bugs off, hopefully. It's been relaxing. Actually, I think I might have took a nap here in the chair, believe it or not. It's been pretty pleasant. There was a few people up there where I first come in. That's why I just chose to come back here all the way this far back. But it sounded like they left shortly after I got back here, so. But I like it back here. It's peaceful. You can hear the water running. Yeah, just seen a fish come up out of the water. I can hear the water running. It's peaceful, but I think I'm fixing to break the silence. I brought a little something to have a little fun with, since Zinger is not with me and she don't like loud noises, so perfect opportunity. We're gonna set up, got some empty bottles to shoot at. I'm gonna send them up down there where there's riverbank in the background. There's no houses or anything that way. Should be perfectly safe to shoot that direction. Might even take a couple of 2x4s down there. Just gonna play a little bit, that's all. It's been a while since I've shot this thing. For those of you wondering, this is just a fairly cheap for one of these. It's a Bear Creek Upper 350 Legend, of all things, 350 Legend caliber, and it's just got the Anderson lower with the hollow sun red dot. Shoots these things. Straight jacket. They're roughly stepping it off about 50 yards from the truck. we shall see what happens. All right, we're live and ready to roll. I will be the first to admit to everyone, I am not very good freehand shot at all. Now my wife, she could probably just go pow, 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 pow and just knock all those things out. Myself, I'm just shaky. That's just all there is to it. I'm just shaky. But here we go. Let's have a little fun. Man, that's always fun. I hear some thunder over there. Well, there's a chance of it tonight. Didn't know it showed, like midnight or later. And I have zero service to know if it's actually going to rain here or not. Oh well, it's fun. Hey, looky there. We got a hit and a hit and a hit. Split that one. Got some kindling. Split that one. Yeah. Cool. Alright, I'm going to pick all this stuff up because I don't want to leave trash laying around. I said I didn't know if it was going to rain. It's sprinkling. Got my trash all picked up. Got all my brass picked up. These rounds are what's still left in the magazine. I always try to clean up all the brass and stuff if I can. All the trash and stuff. I left it clean. Leave it as clean or cleaner than what you find it, right? And have a fun while you're doing it. Well, everyone, it's starting to rain pretty good. I think I'm going to put the camera in the truck for a little bit in my chair and see if I can't get a tarp set up real quick. Have a dry spot. Hopefully when I come back, there'll be a tarp set up. Well then, come a shower it did. Still raining. I know this rain's gonna be loud on this tarp, so just bear with me through this part, y'all. If it gets very windy, I don't know if these stakes are gonna hold in this old soft creek gravel. I got my flagpole in the middle here. It's got the little clip on there. I got it clipped into that loop. I don't know if it's going to stay up here. I don't know if that gravel is going to hold. Well, everyone, I think on that note, I'm going to go ahead and get a fire built. It's not cool or anything, but maybe we can get some smoke rolling and get some of these bugs run off, perhaps. May or may not move the fire pit over there so the smoke will come through here. I can do that after it's burning, though. These coffee campfire fire starters aren't as good as the Three Rivers fire starters, I can tell you that much. Yes, I still have the Three Rivers fire starters in my truck. They would be burning at the first spark. Oh shoot. Got fire going now. The rain has quit. I heard some more thunder off in the distance that way. I don't know. We've got a bit of a rainbow, folks. Hope you guys can see that. Beautiful. Well, everyone, I believe it's about time to go ahead and start making supper. I'm hungry. I got some, I assume you've seen that, I got some barbecue seasoned pork chops and some mashed potatoes we're going to make for supper. Or, well, instant mashed potatoes, Idahoan. We're going to cook up some of those for supper. I got some new cookware I'm wanting to try out, so we'll see how this goes. Alrighty then. Check out this cookware I got. Firemaple sent me this stuff to try out and to potentially leave a review on. Show it in my videos and stuff. I got their stove, and I've got their Feast 4 cook kit. This is their FMS 125 Pro stove. I've eyeballed stoves like these a few times. Never had one, so I'm anxious about this, honestly. Got all kinds of stuff in this. For those of you that haven't looked at them. Keep that in there just because I don't know if it's going to scratch that up or not. We got the little pan with the re-locking handle. Pretty sturdy. And we've got the bowl, or the pot rather, with the lid that'll work on the pot and the pan. And then inside that pot, we have another smaller pot. Again, handles are pretty solid. And then inside here, we have a couple of bowls, a plastic, like a rice scoop, I think they called it. A couple of very small bowls. Don't really know what a person would use these for, but hey, it came with them. And then we have the little kettle, and also a washing sponge came with it. And we have the little kettle. I'm threatening trying to make Cowboy coffee in the morning with this kettle. May or may not do that. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, there's the Feast 4 with everything. Pretty neat little kit. How it all packs down and sets inside that pot and on this pan. Pretty neat. Heck fire, I misspoke when I said we was having potatoes. I was looking at those, I remember, but we got rice. Pork chops and rice. Oops. I forgot that they also sent me this. Firemaple, that is. For the cookware, it is like a heat shield. Or not a heat shield, a wind shield you can put around the stove if it's windy to block the wind. Kind of neat. Still got my trusty Coleman stove though. Just Firemaple reached out to me to see if I wanted to try this stuff out. And I could have used a pot anyway, because my Stanley one that I got from Walmart, where these measurements are on it, has a hole in it. I don't remember where, but one of these is stamped plumb through and it leaks if you fill it up too much. So didn't hurt to get a new pot anyway. Let's try this stuff out. This does have an electric igniter. It does ignite. We're going to do the rice first. Every time I cook it, it stays so hot so long. I figured it'd be okay just to let it cool off while I cook the pork chops. Let's give this a shot. Oh boy, that comes out in a hurry. I used my jet boil for a measuring cup. Chicken fried rice flavor. Rice and pasta blend and a soy and chicken flavored sauce. So far I'm liking like the pans and stuff. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about cooking on this stove, as it shoots most of its heat straight up instead of out like that when it's turned down like this. So like I can move the pot around, and wherever that flame is hottest is where the water boils up first, instead of being spread out like that like an old Coleman stove. Alrighty then. You guys are flying low. We're going to call the rice good. Like I said, it's going to stay hot for a long time anyway, if that pan holds heat like my other pan. So that has me concerned with cooking pork chops on this thing. I feel like it's just going to put the heat right in the middle. But we're going to find out. Pork chops. Butter. Dessert. Oh, breakfast. We're going to cook this in some butter. That's what I forgot to do. I forgot to add butter to the rice. It says it's optional, but I usually do. Got an ample amount of butter in there. I like lots of butter. Doing 2 pork chops. And I hope they cook okay. This lid doesn't fit exactly right on this, but it does work. Butter. Real butter. Alrighty then, I think we are going to call these done, folks. Calling these done. Dribble on the good stuff. Alright, let's eat. I have got blackberry Dr. Pepper. Perhaps I should invest in one of those lights that don't attract bugs. Because that's terrible. It's worse in person. Say grace, everyone. Amen. Speaking of saying grace, for those of you who don't follow my Facebook page, I have a bit of an announcement. Let's try a bite of this pork chop. Pretty good. Rice is good. I am excitedly terrified, everyone. Excitedly terrified. I don't know if any of you know what Overland the Red is, but it is another overlanding event, kind of like an expo. There's a few vendors and stuff. It's kind of a benefit, apparently, for the Daniel Boone Backcountry Byway. Anyway, it is in Stanton, Kentucky. I have been invited there, and Sunday morning they say they usually try to have a small overlander church service before the event ends. They invited me to say a short thank you prayer before church service, and I'm so honored that they would ask me in the first place. But I am also terrified because I have never prayed or anything like that in front of anyone. Recently, I have been praying for the courage and strength to be able to do that. Before I got this notification about this, and I think I'm getting tested, everyone. Like I said, I'm excitedly terrified. Dadgummit, I'll have to put the dates up here. October 16th to the 19th, I believe. Stanton, Kentucky, Galley's Campground. And there will be a code. I can't remember it. Like I said, I'll have to put everything across here. But anyhow, it'll save you $20 off a Rusty Camping Pass if you guys want to come join. Man, it's weird not having Zinger here. I don't like it. But I would rather her get better for sure than to be out here with me. Alright, everyone, I'm going to attempt to eat the rest of this. I will see you guys after I get done. If I get done. Alrighty then, that is over. Or that's it done. I'm gonna lie to y'all, I didn't quite finish all that. Some of it is now fish food. Tossed it in the river and rinsed the plate off. It was just a lot. It was good though, it was good. This soda pop kind of helped fill me up. Blackberry Dr. Pepper. If you like Dr. Pepper and you like blackberry stuff, it's about what you'd imagine. It's not too bad. Sodas aren't good for you, that's for sure. I don't think I'm going to do a drink tonight. I think I'll skip that. So on that note, I'll just cheers everyone with my soda pop here. Cheers to a good... I had fun getting here. Going down the trails and stuff. It turned out to be a good day. I miss my dog. She should be home keeping the wife company. They might be in bed by now. I don't even know what time it is, honestly. But just cheers, everyone. Thank my subscribers. Like and subscribe if you haven't. If you want to, like and subscribe. Shoot a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Oh, I love it. I also potentially, well, next weekend I'm supposed to be going to Big Iron. It's kind of it's an overland thing, a Big Iron overland rally, but it's like a 2 or 3 day concert. Basically, they've got a few vendors and things. Also, supposed to be going to it. I just can't make my mind up whether I'm going to or not. I just don't know. It's in West Mineral, Kansas. It's quite a drive also for me. I don't know. I'm kind of getting pulled away from it. Like, not so much that I don't really want to camp where they're going to be playing music half the night. I don't know. We'll see. What do you guys think? And also, my parents are potentially going to the farthest most point you can get to in the Upper Peninsula, the beginning of November. I'm potentially going to be joining them for that. That will be fun. That'll be a good trip. Don't know for sure yet. Just depends on how things work out between now and then. But we may potentially be going to the Upper Peninsula. Never been. Don't think I've even been to Michigan yet. So could be some firsts. What do you guys think? You think you guys want to watch some of that stuff? It would be a camping trip. If the wife goes, it'll be me and her with the camper. If she don't go due to work or whatever, I can still take the Clipper and the Nissan, or I could chance it and take my old Dodge all the way up into Michigan. It would be exciting. Fireside chat, y'all. Cheers. I don't know. Cheers. Well, everyone, I think I'm going to crawl in the truck. Turn the light off and crawl in the truck in the dark. Try not to get any more bugs in there than we already got. Hopefully some of that smoke went in there and run some of them out. Don't know for sure. Hopefully it's not too bad. I sprayed some more insect repellent on my screens because I figured that rain rinsed it off a while ago. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. This fire's down pretty good. See you guys in the camper. Whoa. There we go. All right. To say there are a few bugs in here would be an understatement. There are thousands of teeny tiny, I don't even know what they are. Hopefully they're not a biting bug, whatever they are. I think I will try to do some video editing if I can. Shut the lights off, and whatever light is on my phone is probably going to attract all of these bugs. Golly. Crazy. I had a feeling I should have had that camper shell shut. Oh well, it's part of it. We'll turn the fan on, and maybe the fan will keep them off of me. Alright. We will see you guys bright and early in the morning.
Ain't seen number 7 move so fast. There must be a wild apple tree up yonder.
No, Jack, I think old 7 caught scent of some kind of an animal.
What kind, you reckon?
I don't know.
Good morning, everyone. How did y'all sleep last night? I slept last night. Just kept waking up randomly. I don't know if it's fridge kicking on or off was waking me up or what. But I'm awake now, and it's time to get up, get around, and make some coffee. Good morning, everyone. It is a pretty morning. Don't reckon I need this tarp this morning. The weather was saying a good chance of rain more this morning than anything, not yesterday like it did. That's why I went ahead and left the tarp up last night. Oh well. Let's make some coffee. We are going to attempt Cowboy coffee this morning. Never done it before. We're going to try it. Like I said, I've never done this before. So bear with me. I don't have any idea how much coffee I need to put in here or anything. So this could be strong. This could be weak. I might end up going to the jet boil. I think you're going to call that good. Because I honestly have no idea. From what I understand, pour a little cool water in there to settle the grounds to the bottom. And then have coffee. See how good this thing pours. Hey, it looks like coffee. Cheers, everyone. Beautiful morning, beautiful night at camp. Fun day yesterday. Cheers, everyone. Most importantly, cheers to the good Lord above. Say, not too bad. First attempt at Cowboy coffee. Not too bad. Had this cup for a long time. Decided to finally use it. It is just a very, very peaceful morning this morning, folks. Very peaceful morning. Got me a second cup. I was going to cook some breakfast this morning, but I'm not really all that hungry yet. Need to try to get going pretty soon. Got some things to do, so I think I'm going to have these for breakfast. Say grace right quick. Kind of a silly breakfast, but never hurts to say grace anyway, right? We got some chocolate chip cookies. Wife made these a couple days ago. Figured this was going to be my dessert last night, but thought I'll just go ahead and have them for breakfast since I didn't have them last night. Good breakfast. I miss Zinger. Well, cookies are done. Thought I'd make me another cup of coffee. And just take a little walk down here. I'll tell you one thing that I didn't expect was that boat to come up the river last night. They were gigging, in case anybody was wondering what that was. They were gigging. Just pussying right along, talking. Not expected. Never have went gigging. Looks like it might be a good time. Pretty little spot. Does anybody know of another company that sells camp rocking chairs? This one still rocks okay, but I don't like how it's falling apart already. Granted, I can't remember how old it is. Man, what a beautiful day, morning. Gonna be warm again today, though, I believe. Well, everyone, I think about time to go ahead and get stuff packed up. Got some clearing in the sky right now, and I don't really want to be packing up when it's hot. So, it's been a while since I used this. I'm going to see if my app for putting all this stuff up in a hurry still works. Don't know. Here we go. Let's find out. Did it work? No. Let's try again. Bam! Worked that time. Oh, I know, that's silly. Got most everything put up. Tarp's still laying on the hood of the truck, but that's no big deal. I was gonna show you guys all of the stickers that I got over last weekend, just for the heck of it. And I actually did meet and talk to all of these people that I got stickers from. So apparently I'm going to have a lot of stickers to put on my camper shell if I'm actually going to stick to doing that. Check these things out. Alright, so like I said, I did actually meet and talk to all these people. Some of them were actually in the Creator Corral with us. We got Gator Overland. He was in the Creator Corral. Whiskey Dog Outdoors. Him and his dog Preacher were in there. Pretty cool guy. D's Custom Garage. If you watched my Overland of America video, he is the one that had the red Dodge, similar to my truck. We've got the rangerstation.com. He was parked next to me in the Creator Corral. This dude knows a lot about Ford Rangers, and he has had a Ford Ranger website since '99, I believe. He's also on Instagram and YouTube. Dirt Road Discoveries. He was in the Creator Corral. Start Building Your Dream. I believe he was in the Creator Corral as well. All of these people were just good people. The Wolf's Den. He's been a fan of the channel for a while. I actually got to meet him there. Pretty cool guy. Best Life Adventure Channel. Charlie Grace Adventures. Now let me tell you, this woman right here, she is full of energy. She's funny, fun to be around, I'll tell you that much. Big Rock Overland, he was in the Crater Corral as well. And Lone Star Rider. This guy mostly rides a motorcycle. He's got a YouTube and stuff. Pretty cool guy as well. So I've got some decorations for my camper shell if I'm actually going to do it. I also got multiples of some of the creators. I also got a All Roads Taken Overland of America badge. Alrighty everyone, that is going to do it for this adventure. Had a nice little camping trip, pretty relaxing for the most part. A little bit of fun getting here, a little bit of shooting. Just an overall good time. I hope everyone enjoyed it. And I want to thank everybody who did watch all the way to here. Thank all my members, thank all my subscribers. Everybody who likes and comments and all that stuff, you guys really help. All my members, your donation every month really means that. It means a lot. It really does. Hopefully the weather's breaking here and gonna have just more comfortable weather to just go out and camp. That is the plan, hopefully. Again, thank you guys so much. We will see you next weekend camping at either Big Iron or in the woods. Maybe working on my truck. I don't know. It does still need some things. Anyway, we will catch you guys next weekend on the next adventure to the cross. Thank you very much. God bless. Well, this ain't good. This is the first time she has overheated like this. That's for sure. We got antifreeze. That's a little more closer to normal. That's where it usually runs. Alright, so you guys just never know on these old trucks, that's for sure. Me and my dad are pretty close. We almost always do all the tinkering and stuff together. And have since I was a kid. So I called him, or well, I texted him like, hey, my truck's overheating. Well, what was weird is that it wasn't boiling over. Like boiling over into the expansion tank here. I told him that, and he's like, well, maybe you should check the gauge wire where it plugs in. I'm like, yeah, okay, we'll check that, because he said that it could ground out and just show hot, which is what it was doing. And it is that little wire right there. Plugs in. That one. And all I did was unplug it and spin it around. Plugged it back in and started the truck, and it was down to cool. So either that was the problem, or the thermostat decided to open at the same time that I done that. So wish me luck. I'm fixing to head home. Thank you guys again. The first one was a false end. Hopefully this is a real end. Catch you guys on the next adventure to the cross. Goodbye and God bless.